Hello mamas and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Jennifer. I film videos on fitness, nutrition, lifestyle, and motherhood. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about breastfeeding must-have. So I get so many questions all the time on breastfeeding, on pumping, on milk supply, like literally on breastfeeding all the time, especially over on Instagram. So I figured, why not do like a whole breastfeeding series over here on YouTube. So today is actually the first video of the YouTube series. So make sure you are subscribed to my channel so you can stay tuned for all of the breastfeeding content. But let's go ahead and jump straight into this video. So just a little bit of background on me. I do have 3 daughters. I have Jasmine, who is 17, and she actually nursed for 4 months. Then I have Belle, who is 3. I nursed her for 22 months. And now I have Janae, who is about to be 6 months old, and we are exclusively breastfeeding. So we are still on our breastfeeding journey, so I'm so excited to share with you all of the breastfeeding must-haves that I have been using with Janae. All right, so I actually have my nursing basket here. So I put together this basket this time with Janae just so I had like all of my breastfeeding stuff in just one central basket, and I literally just keep it in my closet, and that way I don't have to go like searching around for all of my nursing stuff. It's literally just all right here, so I just grab it as I need it, refill it as I need it, and all of that stuff. So this is just something that I found helpful for me, and maybe, you know, this could be helpful for you too. But all right, let's go ahead and talk about the first breastfeeding must-have that you absolutely have to have, should be in your hospital bag, is the Earth Mama organic nipple butter. So I love this stuff, and I want to show you guys what it looks like too on the inside. So this is what it looks like, and it looks like it's kind of thick, but it's not. It's like really dissolves really easy, and I love that this stuff is actually organic as well. So you can literally put it on your nipple and then you can latch baby on. You do not have to wipe off the butter in between nursing sessions, so that's awesome. But this stuff is great for like cracked nipples, especially in those first few days, first few weeks of breastfeeding, because that's when you're trying to like establish your latch. That's when you're trying to toughen up your nipples. That's when you're probably going to have dry, cracked, bloody nipples. But you definitely want to make sure you have some nipple butter to help with healing those nipples. And this stuff works pretty quickly. I've actually been using it lately. I actually haven't been using it, but lately Janae, I feel like she's been kind of cluster feeding and stuff. I don't know if she's going through a growth spurt or what, but like my nipples, she's just like, they've just been feeling like very like dry and like sensitive. So I actually put some of this stuff on like last night, and they already feel like better today. So yeah, I will still use this from time to time when I need to. So this is definitely a must-have. Also, before I get into the next must-have, everything that I am showing you in this video will be linked below down in the description box. While we are on the topic of nipples, let's go ahead and talk about these Lansinoh Soothy Gel Pads. So these are going to be great too in those first couple weeks postpartum when you're still trying to get that latch down, when those nipples are sore. So these are for sore nipples, and they come in a pack of 2, and you can reuse them for up to 72 hours. So definitely get these, especially if the nipple butter isn't working. This is something that you would want to move on to next, is trying these out to help with those sore nipples. Okay, next up are these Lansinoh 3-in-1 breast therapy pack. So these are awesome. These are going to be really good for like if you have mastitis, if you have a clogged milk duct. This can also help with milk letdown. So let me show you what they look like. So you get 2 of them. So this is what they look like. They have like these little pearl beads inside of them, so you can put them in the freezer or you can heat them up in the microwave. So if you heat them up in the microwave, these are going to be good for like those clogged ducts, for mastitis. This is going to be good for milk letdown. You can also use this when you're pumping. So when you're pumping, you can literally put it like in your bra, put your pump on. It's going to help encourage milk letdown, and it's also going to help reduce your time pumping because it just helps with all the milk letdown. So it's good for that. And then if you want to pop them in the freezer, these are going to be good for like if you are engorged and your boobs are sore. It's going to help with that soreness and all the swelling and stuff from having like clogged ducts and mastitis and all of that. So definitely get these, and these were a game changer too. Like when I was weaning Belle and my boobs were just so engorged, like these super came in handy. Like I think I used these the most then towards the end of my breastfeeding journey. All right, next must-have, nursing pillows. So I actually have 2. So the first one I want to talk to you all about is the My Breast Friend. So I absolutely love this pillow, especially in those first few months postpartum, just because with the My Breast Friend, it's like flatter, it's more like secure, it gives you some like back support and all of that stuff. So I like this for like that newborn phase, especially the newborn phase, because it's just so flat. You can literally just place baby on here and literally you can just bring them to breast. With the Boppy pillow, like it's more flimsy, so I like to use this especially now that she's bigger, because I can literally lay her on here and like kind of curve her around, and it's just more comfortable to feed with the Boppy now that she's older. So definitely preference, but definitely get a nursing pillow. Next must have I want to talk about is the LV Catch and the Haka Ladybug. So these are essentially like the ultimate like breast pad. So instead of using like a breast pad to put into your bra to catch all of your milk, you would use these instead. That way you can save all of that liquid gold and it won't be going into a breast pad, and that way you can like put this into your freezer stash and all of that. So I like both of these products very, very well. So they are not a breast pump, they're just milk catchers, but you literally just put them in your bra and then they will catch milk. The LV is a little bit smaller than the Haka Ladybug, but they literally do the same thing. They are not a breast pump, so they're not gonna like pull any milk out of your boobs, but they're just gonna catch milk. So say you are nursing and you wanna catch your letdown on the other side, you would just put this in your bra to catch your letdown, or say you're gonna be away from baby for a little bit, you can just put this into your bra and catch any milk that would have been spilling into a breast pad, things like that. So definitely get you some milk catchers and save every drop of liquid gold. All right, if you do not want to walk around with the milk catchers in, another option that you can do are nursing pads. So I like these reusable nursing pads by Bamboobies. This is actually what they look like, so they're little hearts, so you would just place these inside your bra and then this would catch your milk. So you definitely want to use nursing pads in those first weeks postpartum because your milk is still regulating, so you may be leaking all over the place still, and you don't want to be like out and about and then all of a sudden you look down and you have a big ol' milk stain on your boobs. So definitely get some nursing pads. And then if you don't want reusable ones, I also like the ones by Lansinoh, and I like to have these especially like when I'm traveling and stuff and I won't be able to wash my reusable ones. I can literally just throw these on, toss them when I'm done. So these are really good to like carry around in your purse too. Say like your reusable ones get full of milk and you don't have a spare, you have these in your purse, go ahead and just throw these on. So definitely have some type of nursing pad. All right, let's talk about nursing bras next. So these are the ones that I wear all of the time. You've probably seen me over on Instagram wearing these, but I actually just got these off of Amazon and they came in a pack of 4. So there's like this pink color, there's a tan one, there's a gray one, and there's a black one, but I really love these ones. They're actually very supportive as well. So make sure you have some nursing bras just so you can unclip here, pull it down, nurse, pop your boob back in, and then you are good to go. And then I like to use these ones right here for nighttime. I don't know if you can see it on here, but it's like a crisscross. So literally all you have to do is just pull it down rather than unsnapping. So like at night, sometimes I just don't feel like unsnapping, or like I've unsnapped both sides and I wake up and my boobs are all over the place. So I just like that I can literally just pull this down and literally just pull it back up and don't have to worry about snapping at night. And these are super comfortable too, so I'll just wear these around the house as well. But I definitely do not wear these ones out just because they don't give you like as much support as like this one would. So definitely make sure you have some nursing bras. And then I actually have on another nursing bra right now. This one actually has an underwire in it. I don't like wearing the underwire ones all the time just because underwire is not very comfortable. But when I'm out and about, or like I'm going out and I really want to make sure the girls are pulled up, especially after this is my 3rd time breastfeeding, you want to make sure your boobs are really pulled up. But I'll put a picture here on the screen. It is by Motherhood Maternity, and Amazon has like a great try-on program too, so you can literally like try something for 7 days. If you don't like it, you can like send it back. So I know a lot of times when it comes to like sizing on bras, especially when you're nursing, you don't know what size your boobs are going to be. So definitely take advantage of the Amazon try-on program and find you a good nursing bra that you really, really like. Another breastfeeding must-have is you want to have some nursing-friendly clothing. So I have this nightgown here. I pretty much wore a lot of nightgowns in those beginning months postpartum just because it's so easy to unsnap these. I got this one from Target. They have like a whole bunch of different colors and they're super, super comfortable to wear. But yeah, definitely get you something that has either like snaps on it or buttons on it. You don't want anything where you won't be able to get to baby. So for example, like you don't want to wear like a romper or a dress when you're nursing. If you are wearing a dress, maybe make sure it's something you can pull down or you can be able to pull open to have easy access to your boob. So just make sure you have some nursing friendly clothing. All right, moving on to breast pumps. So you're definitely going to need a breast pump, especially if you're going to be going back to work. If you're ever going to be away from baby for, you know, a long period of time, you want to make sure you have some milk in the fridge. You want to make sure you're building up that freezer stash. So make sure you have a breast pump. So this one that I have here is by Spectra. I actually got this through my insurance with Bell. It was free with my insurance, so definitely look into your insurance and see if you are able to get a breast pump for free. But this one is their double pump. I know that there is also a Spectra S2. That one is actually battery operated, but I believe it's only a single pump. But with that one, at least you don't have to be confined to the wall. So with the Spectra S2, it does plug into the wall, so then you're like confined to that spot for like 20 to 60 minutes, however long it takes you to pump. And I absolutely hated that with Belle. So I told myself this time around with my next baby that I was going to get one of the pumps that goes inside of your bra. So I actually ended up getting the LV pump. And I really do like this pump. I'm not going to go into a lot of details on this pump. I am going to be doing a pumping video, so stay tuned for that. But I do like this pump. I like that you can literally just place it in your bra. You can walk around. You can move freely. You can drive with it. You can do, you know, run errands in it. You can wash dishes. You can fold laundry. Like, literally, that's what I love about this, is just the convenience. And I believe this is also covered by insurance. I think I have a couple of friends that have gotten, like, it's not like fully covered, but you can get some money off, I believe. So double check with your insurance and see if you could possibly get some money off on this. I didn't even know that that was an option, so I literally paid full price for this, but definitely check into that. So while we're on the subject of pumping, another must-have that you want to have are these Medela quick clean wipes. So I did not know about these until Janae. But these are great if you're out and about and you're pumping and then you have like milk all over your pump parts and you need to be able to wipe them down because you can't get to like any soap or water. This is where these come in handy. So if you're like pumping in the car or pumping at work, you can literally just wipe them down and then they're good to go for your next pumping session. So like I like to keep these in the car because like a lot of times I will pump on the way to dropping Belle off at daycare. And so with the LV, a lot of times after I'm done pumping, this flange part right here will usually have like milk all over it. So it's nice that I can just literally take one of these wipes, wipe them down, and then they are good to go for my next nursing session, or if I want to nurse again on the way home or whatever. Like, it's just nice to have these to be able to clean off my pump parts. These would also be like very good if you're like on a road trip or something and you're pumping in the car, and you can literally just wipe these down and then just keep reusing your pump until you can get to some soap and some water. So if you are pumping, you are definitely going to need some breast milk storage bags. So I love these ones by Lansinoh, and I also have these ones by Nano Baby or Bebe. I don't know how you say that, but I like both of them equally well. I actually have a breast milk storage like container that these fit in. But you want to make sure whenever you are freezing your breast milk, make sure you put the milk in the bag. Make sure you pull all the air out of it and make sure you lay them flat when you freeze them. And then don't forget to label them with the date, especially the date. You're going to need the date. And then whatever other option you want to put on here. So like you can put the date, time, name. So like if they're going to daycare, make sure you have their name on there. You can put how many ounces are in here and all that. And it's the same on both of these. So like on the Nano, it's up there on top. So make sure you get some breast milk storage bags. Okay, let's talk about bottles next. So every single baby is different, but this is the bottle that we have been absolutely loving lately. It is by Lansino. And so we were actually using the Dr. Brown's bottles before. Janae was taking them. She was good. And then all of a sudden one day she was like, nope, I don't like this bottle anymore. And literally like I cannot go anywhere. Brandon would be calling me like she's not taking the bottle. Even my mom would watch her sometimes and she was like, she's not taking the bottle. And I'm like, what the heck? Like we were doing so good with like taking the bottle. Although I wasn't giving her a bottle every single day. So that is definitely something that I recommend to all of my exclusively breastfeeding mamas. Be sure to give your baby a bottle at least one time a day so then that they're just used to the bottle. So when you are leaving, you don't have to worry about them taking a bottle, because that is like the worst thing, is that you can't even, like, you feel like you can't go anywhere. You're confined to your baby because your baby will not eat. So, and you can only be gone for like 2 to 3 hours at a time. So make sure you get them trained on a bottle. Find a bottle that works for them. I always suggest just buying like one bottle, find which one works for them, and then buy a lot more of the one that they do like. Although your baby might be like Janae and like switch it up on you and then change their mind on which bottle that they like halfway through their life. So who knows, but make sure you start introducing that bottle as soon as you can. I know a lot of people say that you should wait at least like 6 weeks because they don't want you to have any type of nipple confusion. So I feel like once you got your latch down, your breastfeeding is going good, you can definitely introduce a bottle. I actually introduced a bottle to Janae as soon as I could pump some milk. I introduced a bottle to her. I actually gave her a pacifier first day. As soon as she came out of me, I gave her a pacifier, although she will not take a pacifier now. But definitely do it when you feel like you're ready, but they say to wait at least about 6 weeks. Next thing that you must have for baby are these Biogaia probiotic drops with vitamin D. So these were a game changer for me this time around, especially in those first couple weeks postpartum when baby's stomach is not used to, having breast milk and they're all gassy and colicky and all of that stuff. Get you some probiotics and get the vitamin D. If you do not know, breast milk is very low in vitamin D, so you do want to make sure you are supplementing with vitamin D drops. But yeah, these are very, very easy to use. I just put some on my nipple, pop my nipple into baby's mouth, and they've got their serving of probiotics and vitamin D for the day. All right, every single breastfeeding mama needs a postnatal vitamin. So you may think, okay, I just had baby, I don't need to take my prenatals anymore. But if you are breastfeeding, you definitely need to be taking a postnatal vitamin. You want to make sure you're just getting in all that good nutrients into your body, especially if you're not getting everything from your diet. You want to make sure you're making good, nutritious milk for baby, making sure they get in all the vitamins and minerals and everything that they need as they're growing and their brain is developing. So you want to make sure that you're giving them good, nutritious breast milk. So be sure to take your postnatal vitamin. So the postnatal that I take is by Ritual, and I actually did take their prenatal vitamin, so I went ahead and just switched over to their postnatal vitamins. So they are like a subscription, so they literally come every single month. You don't have to worry about like if you run out or anything. Literally, they're in your mailbox. You got them. They're right there. So you always have your postnatal vitamins. But I absolutely love their postnatal vitamins. They literally have all the ingredients that you need in a postnatal without like all the extra added stuff in a postnatal. So definitely check out the Ritual postnatal vitamins. Another breastfeeding must-have is some water, because I swear that every time I sit down to go and nurse, it's all of a sudden I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm so thirsty, or I felt like I haven't drank water in like days. Literally, it's like the moment that baby latches on, you're like, oh my gosh, I am thirsty. So make sure you always have a water bottle next to you, a cup of water to drink when you are nursing. You will definitely want that water. All right, so that's going to go ahead and do it for this breastfeeding must-haves video. Don't forget, I'm going to have everything linked down below in the description box, and I hope that you guys did find this video helpful. I hope that you found it useful, and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up and stay tuned for more breastfeeding content, so make sure you are subscribed to my channel as well. But yeah, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye, everybody.